Do you experience every single day to be more or less the same? Do you feel like life is predictable, relatively more or less? Well, in that case, you are blind, because the truth is we're always one step behind life. And today I'm going to tell you how to catch up with life. Hi, my name is Dr. Assael Romanelli, and this is The Potential State. And today we're going to talk about we're always one step behind life. So we're mortals and we're afraid of that and want to believe that we're going to live forever. So what we do is we pretend that the world is predictable and that everything makes sense and there's logic and science to everything. And that way we can lower our anxiety that one day this is going to end, or the anxiety that every single day is different and I don't know what to do. Okay? Our even brain is wired or hardwired to do generalizations, right? So everything that's like that looks like a table. So I don't have to always be thinking about every single thing. But the truth is that everything must change. All things must change. The only thing that's predictable is change. We know that. Look at nature, look at the world, look at the seasons, look at life, look at us. We're always changing. Our body's changing. Every 7 years, every single cell of our body is different. So how do we run away from that truism? A, we pretend that every single day is the same, and B, we hold on to the past. So those two things together, they create though some sort of anxiety and fear and pessimism and holding on to what we have, hoarding, right? Cleaving to what we know. And Keith Johnston says, the grandfather of improv, he says, when we say no in life, we gain security, we lose adventure. And what he does as an improv teacher is just helps people say yes. And when we say yes, we lose security, but we gain adventure. So instead of holding on and pretending everything is the same, we can open our eyes and realize that every single day we're one step behind life. Life's already changed. I closed my eyes yesterday. Today's a new reality. My kids are one day older. The world has changed. This building is different. My body has changed. Hello, wake up. Good morning. And it's kind of like when you're backpacking abroad. So when I was backpacking South America many, many years ago, every single day was miraculous. So all these coincidences and synchronicity and karma and coincidences. I was like, wow, what are the chances? The irony is the second we finish our trip or our vacation, everything seems the same. Regardless of where we live, everything seems the same. But if you think about it, it's a mentality. If I could keep that South American mentality, that wonder, so I'm still going to have the same day, but my attitude will be changed. My glasses, my perspective will be so different. And here's where improvisation skills are crucial, because improvisation helps us catch up and adapt to the reality, the ever-changing reality. Ruth Zipporah, the author of action theater and the inventor of that discipline, she wrote, improvising is like walking backwards. You only see where you've been, but you can't see where you're going. Right? So I never know what the day's going to lead. Even if I've done this a zillion times, I don't really know where I'm going. But I can come at a certain attitude. And I want to give you an example. So a personal example. So when I step down in the clinic, I'm about to see a client, I know that I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm open to the wonders of what's going to happen. It's going to be an improvised session. I'm going to be utilizing whatever happens in the room. But what's really interesting, the second I go upstairs to my wife and my kids, I assume it's all going to be the same. It's all going to be dinner, bedtime, bath time. Dinner, bath time, bedtime, again and again and again. We almost counted. It's like 2,723 dinners, bath times, and bedtime. But there it seems routine. There it's as if it's always the same evening. It's always the same protocol. But what's actually happening is the difference between my vitality downstairs and my lack of vitality upstairs. And the reality is that every single bedtime is different, that the kids are always changing. But in my mind, I'm keeping constant, and that's why I'm also being dull and bored, or I'm pitying myself, or I'm exhausted, or I'm just like burning out from what? From 2,700 different evenings? And if I was backpacking, would all the 2,700 evenings be the same? No, they wouldn't. Why? Because I would be different. So how can we catch up with life, or with our kids, or with the world? So first of all, reflect that everything must change, that every single day is different, that every single moment is different. Write it on your hand, write it in your diary, write it on your phone, whatever you need to do. And then take a moment in the beginning of the day or a task, or even before you come home, after the day's work, before you open that door, and remind yourself, there's wonder, there's curiosity, this is going to be different. This is not going to be exactly like every single day. And if you feel like you need more safety, it's been a crazy day and you want something a bit more predictable, then say more no's. Say more no's and you will be getting more security. You will lose a little bit of adventure. If you had a boring day, or if you want a little bit of more spice in your life, so say more yes and buckle up. But there's a saying that if you keep doing what you've always done, you're always going to get what you've always gotten. So if you like what you're getting, do the same thing. Make it predictable. But if you don't like the behavior, the pattern, the dynamic, the reality, change your behavior. So the only way to catch up with life, because we're always one step behind, is to improvise. So I'm inviting you all, go out. You're way behind life. Catch up, move ahead, play, improvise. My name is Dr. Assael Romanelli, and this was The Potential State. I'll see you next time.